So hello guys, today I want to talk about the higher order motion profile, higher order S-curves. So this one is the one with the snap. Okay, so this one is one order higher than the jerk type. Okay, what is the jerk type? Jerk type, if you remember in the previous session, I was teaching you guys that we did jerk, right? So because we wanted the acceleration to be doesn't have an infinite, for example, a slope. So we were doing jerk, but this one is one order higher than that. Okay, so this one is with a snap. It means that even your jerk. So previously, if you remember, your jerk was a straight line. So suddenly from zero it become a constant value, and after that from constant value becomes zero, and so on and so forth, right? So now with the snap, it will become something like a triangle drive. Okay, it means that even your jerk has some sort of triangle movement. So this one is with a snap. Okay, so this one is a very high end kind of thing. So let me first of all let me tell you about the formulas. So how the formula look like is 1/24 st, I don't know, power of 4, 1/6 jt. The rest is like a jerk. Okay, 1/6 jt cube. After that, 1 2 over r rt square and plus vt and plus x. So same thing, just you differentiate it over and over. So the formula is again like previous ones. I'm not going to too much detail. Okay, so among so how the thing will look like. So the thing will look like something like this. So the most important one is your acceleration. If you see your acceleration would be something like curvy, I would say. So if you remember for example, even in jerk type, this one was a triangle. Let me show. So if you remember in the previous one, for example, even in the jerk type, the things was triangle. Okay? But if you see over there, this one is no longer triangle. Okay. If you even remember the original one, it means that if you remember the teacher, it was a square, so it was even worse. Okay. So, but now in a snap, even that one is some sort of curve. So it is look like something like this. In terms of the higher order motion profile, it means that if you want to go very, very high end, and for example, I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know what would be the application of this one. So at least I'm sure this one is some sort of very high end, and most likely it has an application, but you don't use something like this in a daily use. Even semicon is high end, but even for example something like this, even in semicon, this is still too high end for semicon, even semicon. So, but for example, if you want to use a high order, this is the best high order motion profile that you can use. So when you go anything more than third order, for example, when you go to fourth order, you have a sinusoidal option also. Okay. But the good thing, this one is better than sinusoidal, higher order sinusoidal. In the next video, I will discuss about sinusoidal, and then video after that, I will talk about the higher order sinusoidal. But this one will definitely overperform the higher order sinusoidal. What is the reason? The reason that it is that for a triangle drives, what will happen is that in a higher order sinusoidal, you have to slow down, and after that try do the next sinus. Okay, it means that you do one sine wave, okay, for the acceleration. After that you do another sine wave for the deceleration. Okay, but for this, so even it becomes something like a stop. However, for this one there won't be an stop. Okay, so this one is very good. Okay, so because every time you slow down somewhere else, you have to compensate back, right? This is the thing that I teach you, right? So when you compensate back, it means that you have to go higher acceleration, blah blah blah, this kind of things. These things is not good for tuning. Okay, so in terms of higher order motion profile, this is the best thing ever you can do. So this is the best option that you have from the things that I know and I experience and I know exist in the industry. This is the best. But personally, I tried months to solve the equation for this motion profile, and I have failed. So if you want to do this motion profile, I'm not the person to call. Even I cannot do it. Okay, all the previous motion profile that I talk about and all the motion profile that I will talk about in the future, I can solve the equation. The only motion profile that I cannot solve the equation is this one. So this is the last monster. Okay, so this is the last piece. Okay, so yeah, so this one I don't want to talk too much about this one because I believe that 99.9% of the guys, they won't use this. But this one is a very good general overview of the higher order S-curve with a snap. In the next video, I will start to talk about the sine motion profile, sinusoidal motion profiles. So these ones also, they have their own application. So these guys, they are simpler. So we can discuss about those in the next video. So without further ado, take care and see you in the next video. Bye.